So it looks like we are live. Hello everyone. I see a bunch of challenges already. 11 challenges. So just so you know, there is a command you guys can use. It's !challenge, and the time control I'll be playing is 3+0. Later in the stream I'll play some 1+0, but whoever sent me like games with increment, please resend 3+0 if you want to have a chance to play me. Same for people who sent me unlimited. I don't have days and weeks to play games, so we're gonna have to play 3+0 so we can play more viewers, guys. So I'm gonna take a first random challenge here against Levitating, who has 2173. That's a casual game. Good luck. All right, so let's play e4. That's a Sicilian. I'm going with the Keres variation 92. And on this, I go g3, bishop g2. The idea is that I don't want to commit to d4 immediately. I want to instead play c3 and d4 and keep a nice center over here. All right, so the plan is just to develop my minor pieces. I need to put this knight over here, and this bishop will go here. However, I want to stop knight g4, so I might play h3 first. See what he does. Yeah, so I have 10 challenges. I'm gonna have to decline. The 5+1 declined. Guys, send me 3+0. 3+2 I'm declining as well. So I'm happy to play you guys, but make sure you send me 3+0. I won't be accepting anything else for now. And for the 1+0, you can keep your challenge in there, but I'll take those challenges later, not right away. So the bishop wants to go here to trade. I'm okay with that. Let's just try to make use of the queen that's sitting here. We still go knight d5. If knight takes, pawn takes, this knight is lost. Even if bishop takes, king takes. And if bishop takes, I might have another tactic actually. I won't say it right away, just in case he's watching the stream, but I may or may not capture it instantly. All right, so we have, okay, so there we go. Should we now play knight takes, rook takes. So I'm taking a queen. That looks good, actually. That looks good. In general, when you have a queen like that, you don't play queen here because it's on an open file. So you will fall into some tactics like that. So here I capture the queen. So I end up with queen and pawn against rook and knight. Already like a +2 position in terms of material. Okay, king takes. Now we're gonna try to maybe exchange a few pieces and keep his pieces under control. So if I see d5, I'm going to play the move e5. This does not do much. I can play queen b3. I can play queen d2 as well. Maybe we'll go queen here, attack this pawn, and on the move b6, I'll play queen here, attacking 2 more pawns. That might be an interesting idea. Can also go for the move rook c1, try to trade more pieces. Hey, Skakund, how are you? Again, if you guys want to send me a challenge, don't forget it's a 3+0 time control I'm taking, nothing else. 3+2, I'm going to have to decline again. All right, so queen here looks like a move, but I might be facing the move rook c2. And rook there. So rook c2, rook here. He defends maybe with knight c8, I guess. Yeah, it's possible. I can do that, followed by knight here, just exchanging a few pieces. That looks fine. Hey, knight a7. What's up, man? Knight here immediately also would have been very good, but I'm just trying to expose his weaknesses and try to pick up a pawn. Again, if rook c2, I play rook f2 and maybe follow it up with knight to c3. He has 14 seconds left, so I don't think he's gonna be able to survive this, yeah. So again, the main mistake in this position is not the opening itself, it's really, in my opinion, the move. Queen c8, that's just a bad placement for the queen, given that's an open file. All right, let's take a next challenge here. We have Saulo Filio. We'll mix it up. We'll play d4 for a change. Hey, what's up, warrior? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you guys are all having a great night tonight. We're gonna go for the London. I can start with bishop f4 or knight to f3 first. Okay, let's go for this. In general, on the d4, d5 stuff, I don't recommend playing knight c6. I recommend keeping the option to play c6 or c5, but anything is possible. So here we go c4. I'm trying to allow moves like pawn here. For example, pawn takes, push. If he goes there, I have a check, for example. Now this loses a pawn. I'm simply going to take over here. Hey, NJ fan. So if pawn takes, I suppose I'll just have to play knight takes, bishop takes. I'm a pawn up. Should be fine. Let's go for this one. We can also play pawn takes. Pawn takes actually not so bad either. Let's go for this one. Pawn takes and bishop takes. So I might lose this pawn, but let's see. Then maybe some move like that. Here, that's another mistake. We can take over here. No tricks. If check, always have the move knight d2. Maybe not knight c3 because of the move d4. No, I can still do that and follow it up with queen takes if d4. So bishop check, I'll simply go knight there. Okay, some small potential tactics, but I don't believe in it. The rook is stuck anyway, so why not play queen takes? And if queen here, I'll simply take that that bishop. Why not? Yeah, let's go. Check again, just knight c3. We can take that rook. Knight takes. Why not? More trades. If he takes, I'll take back with the bishop this time. If not, I can trade. I can castle queenside. There's a lot of pretty decent moves here. Okay, bishop is attacked. I can play bishop here. If knight takes, I'll trade the rooks first and then take the bishop. Sorry, the knight with the bishop. There is bishop here, but I do play the move e4. That's a piece too. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. And this is soon going to be over to Saulo. Maybe rook takes e4. No, actually, no, sorry. This is falling too. So he has to go bishop takes. No, he wants to trade. We can trade or even win another piece. And now I own this pawn. Probably gonna go for something like that as well. Let's get that bishop an active square. We can take. Play rook here, take. I'm gonna play bishop here just to stop the king from escaping anywhere. And then we're gonna check. And even pre-move this move. Who won't play versus Gary Kasparov? Gary Kasparov. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna play bishop here. No, I have bishop here, and mate. So let's do this instead. 1, 2, and 3. So I might play you Gary Kasparov, but no guarantees. All right, so yeah, again, I don't recommend playing this move in the first place, but also this is just too ambitious to go for e5 because you can't even play e5. You're losing a pawn when you do that. So instead, just, I don't know, knight here, bishop here, pawn here, bishop here, castle. Just normal developing moves. No need to go into complicated positions with an early f6. Okay, we have a challenge here against Belly Beer. Belly Beer 04, good luck. Go back to e4. Why are you playing against the 921? Because it's random challenges, that's why. If you were 921, you'd be happy if I'd play, you know? I assume you would. Let's go bishop c4, e3. And so I'm up a pawn. He did sacrifice a pawn, but I need to be a bit careful here. So a move that comes to mind is the move bishop e3 to kind of shut down some of his attack. That looks like the safest choice. He was looking at moves like queen here and bishop here and knight there and so on, so I just want to limit his play. If bishop here, potentially maybe queen d2, or just knight there. This I don't believe in it. This I think I just play queen here, and on queen h4 check I just go g3. It looks like the knight will have to lose some time coming here, h3 and going back. So I'll be playing against all levels, guys. Whether you're rated 3000, 2000 or 1000, you have the same chances of playing me. Ah, okay. That's interesting. But also, he cannot castle now. So I can play h3, knight goes back to f6, but that doesn't do that much. It feels like castling queenside is a move. Also, yeah, I like castling queenside. Just looks like a very simple move. Continue my development, and now he's struggling where to put his king. He has to play something like queen e7 maybe, and then bishop e6 and then castle. But it will be a bit slow. Casual player, what's up? I had a great weekend, thank you. How about yourself? Had a very cool weekend. I usually stream on Sunday nights, but it was a very long day, so I was too tired to stream yesterday night. Okay, so he's showing no commitment to castling anytime soon, and we should make use of that. So by somehow opening the position. Now this move, he always has this move, plus I'm giving up this square. And this move he pushes here. So h3 followed by g4 might be a way. Otherwise, simply knight here and knight here just to hit this pawn. And we're connecting all our pieces. So how about knight there? We also have knight here, threatening maybe some knight here. Kind of like this move. Keeping an eye on a few squares. Now, okay, I have to play a bit faster because I'm really low on time. But other than that, I'm doing more than fine. Okay. How to... Okay, we're gonna go for h4, h5. My threat is to take, so now I take. I can bring this rook here, looks nice. Threatening check. And he's gonna have to give up the queen. Benja, how are you? Okay, so check. It's a free rook. Did I have check, maybe? I did have check, did I not? I had check. And that was mate in 2. He has to sack a couple pieces. Happens. I'm still threatening the same thing, so I'm a rook up and still having the same disastrous attacks with all my pieces around the king. So yeah, I mean, this is okay, this sacrifice, but I don't know the best continuation. But definitely when you get to this position, you have to decide whether you want to castle on this side or this side. But you cannot start doing things like that, because your king is in the center. I'm going to find a way to open up the position. All right, so let's go to the next opponent. Did we play or not? We haven't played. So we have here Rose Hunter from Belarus. Why e4? Knight e4 is, if he takes, you go queen f7. Knight e4, if he takes, you go queen f7. I'm not too sure I follow. Maybe we'll look at this after the game if you give me like 5 minutes. XKD, what's up? XKD is a very nice streamer also on Twitch, a very nice guy. So it looks like Growth Hunter is not there, and we're gonna take this chance to play someone else, and also just quickly go back to your question. If knight e4, I don't remember when the knight could go to e4. Ah, I see what you mean. Okay. You want me to go knight e4, and if he takes, I go mate. That's a very interesting idea. I did not think of that. That's a very strong move too. I like knight e4. Is that what the computer recommends too? Computer likes h3, computer likes knight e4. Also likes this move, but the top choice was actually to go h3, knight h6, and then d4. Knight f6, then d4. Pawn here, queen f4. I don't know. I kind of liked my approach. I felt it was I had a concrete plan and everything was gonna work out. And it did work out. Iron Omera, how's it going? I'm doing great. How about yourself? Okay, let's go knight f6. Usually how I play in this position. And okay, we're gonna play an old Indian. Okay, he's going for bishop f4, so that's the London setup. What I'm going to do here, because he already locked his bishop, I'm going to go knight h5. Okay, we have a bishop pair. I'm just going to continue my development for now. I'll catch up with the chat in a bit. Let us just play the first maybe 10-15 moves. We can get a time advantage, or at least not a time disadvantage. I'll catch up with the chat shortly. So here I have two bishops. I'm okay opening up the position. Now, what do we do? Queen e7 looks like a decent play. There's going to be rook c1. Maybe c5 as well. Trying to open up this long diagonal. So play this opening next. White e4, e5, knight c3, knight c6, f4, ef, d4. Okay, I'll give that one a try. Seems like an interesting line. I'm ready to get crushed by you. Well, I hope we get to play. So castling is definitely okay, but should I do that now or not yet? Yeah, it looks like a plan here. I'm just gonna do that. And next I'm gonna play maybe rook here, maybe rook here. I have a few decent plans. We're gonna hit this pawn. I'm thinking f5 might even be an option, but f5 there's check. King h8. Might be okay. Okay, so he got out of this this attack, so let's go rook here. Let's have a better move, maybe knight, that seems good. Threatening to push, and if bishop takes, I go b5. So even if he pushes, push, that's a fork, bishop takes, pin. Nash Operations, how are you? What's your main openings when it comes to white and black? So with white, I play e4. With black, my main opening against e4 is the Philidor, and against d4, it's the Old Indian. So very solid structure with black, and I like usually playing more aggressive or positions with more space in general. That's still a fork. So the queen needed to find a good square. Maybe a better move here is just to move this knight, I guess, or maybe just take first and then go bishop c4. Seems okay. Seems like a decent approach. Okay, so we should take this bishop probably. Even take this pawn and come back. Okay. Create some pieces. We'll go knight here, but I want to really trade those pieces, because if I don't do that, he might have some stuff with knight c6. My plan is after this, I go bishop takes. I even want to take. Okay. He wants that pawn. We'll trade a piece first. And go for this one. But why would I give up this pawn? Maybe rook here looks good. If he takes, I take here and then take there. Queen d7. Maybe rook here. Yeah, rook here would have been probably slightly better. But okay, it's the same thing. Just bishop takes, queen takes, and I can take over here. Or even take this one, just to make sure it doesn't have a pass pawn. Everything looks good. Let's just take that guy. Okay, he wants this pawn. We can go d5. If pawn takes, I can take. And then take back. He does that instead. Okay. Yeah, let's just attack this queen. Maybe go back bishop c4. There's no threats. There's nothing going on for now. We're going to play h6, stop knight g5. Let's go queen here just to kind of block the position. Rook here. Maybe start trading a few pieces. Trade some more. Okay, now we go rook here. Push. I want to play rook here. Okay, let's just control these pieces a bit. There's a check, that's not much. I can even take over here, why not? Little trick trying to pick up my queen. He was hoping I would take here. But yeah, I guess the position is probably okay. But just over here, like, when you have this, don't go here because there's going to be some action here. Maybe just go queen d2. Just, you know, this is going to stay closed. But even after this and this, you should probably take and then go bishop c4 just to make sure I don't push the move c4. All right, let's go to the next game. Aruama. Oh, that's a rated challenge. All right. Your space looks awesome. Love decorations. Thank you, Ian. And Fun 9000 said he just hates me. I don't know why. Maybe because I won or I didn't take his challenge. Or he's just trolling. Or all of the above. Let's go d4. Quick d4. Create some early complications. Okay. There's a few moves now, like bishop e7 or d6 or takes, I guess. All are probably okay. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Or the Klondike, how are you too? So we have 17 challenges. I'm just gonna run through them quickly, make sure I don't have any unlimited time controls. Okay, so El Malaf, you sent me a 15 plus 10. If we ever play a tournament, I might accept this time control. Otherwise, count me out, man. Count me out. 15 plus 5. So queen here. Trying to eat the knight and checkmate. Hello GM, I'm no GM. I'm a national master. It's way below. What do you think about the Jobava London? I don't know it well, but I know it has some very interesting ideas. You're talking about the d4, bishop f4, and then knight c3 early without the c3, I assume. No problem, Raf. Okay, that's a free piece. Free, but it's better to give the piece than to get mated, for sure. Hey Nash, how are you? So discovery tax potentially this move, but other than that, I mean, I'm okay trading, so if he wants to attack me like that, I'll just play queen here maybe, or queen e2. Expecting maybe a trade over here. I should not put the queen on e2 because I get attacked, so maybe some queen somewhere else. Okay, knight c3 is okay. Still no crazy stuff with the knight. You can just go here. We'll go queen f4 probably. I love your username. Thank you, David. I just randomly thought about this back in 2012 after starting to play on a couple of new websites, and then I just stick to it. Found it was a good way to just tease people around. Whether I would lose or win, you know, if I win, they might take it personal or they might laugh, and if they lose, or the other way around, if they win, then they will tell me game over bro themselves. It's quite funny. Rook here is probably okay. There's bishop f4. Discourage this move. Bishop g5 as well. I guess bishop f4 is nice. Next, I want to play rook here, rook here. Pepsini, how are you? Hello, hello. What is your YouTube channel, please? Just type in NM space and then game over bro and you'll find my YouTube channel. All right, so he's gonna take this bishop, not the end of the world. Can even play bishop here not to give him the bishop. Seems like an interesting idea too. Or do we care? Let's do that for a simple reason. It's just that I want to keep this knight in the play. So now I want to mate. He has to go g6. Go back here. d5 does not work. I take en passant. After bishop takes, I go rook here. Now there's no threats here. He wants to take this pawn. Either I let him take this pawn or I can actually attack the knight. I'm gonna think about it. Let's just kick out the knight. He has to go back here. We go rook here. Sorry, rook here instead. Threaten take over here. Yeah, against this, actually, I probably should have played rook here immediately because he could not take here. I had rook takes, but he might have had something like queen c8. No, queen e8. I have a few moves here. I can push this pawn, try to take over here. I can win an exchange. So many good moves. I don't want an exchange. I want to mate him. We're gonna go rook here just to protect this pawn. Basically, I'm threatening. Okay, that's too bad. I do this. I want to check, take his queen. Or do I have even better? Do I want his queen or not? Or do we want more? We want more, don't we? Don't we want more than the queen? Okay, let's just take here. I'm a bit slow there. I have to play much faster. I'm gonna probably sacrifice over here. The queen defends there, yeah. Oops, I need to play faster. Okay, yeah, I didn't play this optimally, but I'm still winning. So pawn here, still winning. Let's go queen here. I'm not gonna play the best moves, but whatever I do is probably just winning. Knight takes looks good. All right, that should be a win. Can even take here with check. All right, good game, man. This whole line is pretty messy. Just maybe the best way to play here is just to play pawn takes, and then bishop e7 and castle. Yeah, bishop h6 gets the rook. It's an exchange though. I was trying to go for mate. As I said, it's just sometimes you have such a nice attack, you prefer his bishop to his rook. Okay, who do we play? We have here Live Long, we've never played before. Let me array the challenge. I think I win 0.00 points if I win, but it's okay. Queen is Jommy. What does that mean? Thank you, Boucher. Okay, let's go bishop here. I'm gonna play some random moves. Just I don't know the theory here, but just gonna have some fun. Here. Let's go h6. I think this is one of the main ideas. I can go g5 and knight there. Again, not sure if that's the best way, but we're having some fun. Queen c2, maybe I'll go f5. Or d5, d5. 5 takes traps, doesn't really work so much. Let's just go for that. Okay, how about f6? Now we go here. Threatening to win a piece. Okay. Now we take and we go back. And I want this pawn. Next I'm going to go c6, consolidate, and maybe some h4. So I expect some king here, maybe no. Okay, so he went for this. Let's check. We can't castle anymore. I can go h4. He wants a check though. Wants a check. Does that do anything? So here, queen here, and king here. Pawn takes, queen takes. Check, check. Might be a bit risky. Might be a bit risky. It's not so simple actually. Not so simple. This is not so simple. Check is an annoying threat. So the problem with this check, king here, there's pawn takes, knight takes, and queen takes. Attacking the rook, I have to go back. There's check again, and it's a draw. So I don't want to draw, obviously. So I need to figure out how I can. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Allow this go here, and then I'm not gonna take back. If he takes on d5, I won't take. What would you recommend for developing middle game strategy skills? Middle game strategy. Artur Yusupov and Voretsky have very good books on middle game, on strategy. If you look up any books from those guys, I'm sure you'll learn a lot. But he might be watching the stream and he might go for this queen here. Or he might have his own ideas like e4 maybe. Maybe e3 knight there. There's more than one move basically for white. But maybe this check was not necessary. Maybe the check was not best. So I have 21 challenges. I'll just take the 3+0 guys. So the guys who sent me, guys or girls who sent me 3+2, I won't be playing you because I just want to play more players. So the 3+2 guys send me 3+0 instead. I also saw an atomic game. I'm not going to play any variants today. What is Livlong doing? Hey Vlad. Yeah, so Riag, your 3+2, I'm going to cancel it. Casual player as well. I think you had a 3+2 unless it disappeared. So yeah, send me 3+0 instead. Raf, 8+0, declining. Livlong, you have an interesting game. Why did you take 2 minutes for one move? Come on. Come on, come on. Don't lose just yet. Maybe he disconnected. Yeah, I know. Maroun, how do I get better at middle games? I can't find any good material for beginners. Can you recommend any book at middle game for beginners? For beginners, maybe just My System will give you good ideas overall about all the phases of the game. My System by Nimzovich. Might be having some typos in there in the Nimzovich, but let's see. Just Google that and you'll find the book. So yeah, queen here was quite interesting actually, but maybe just about equal still. All right, so who are we playing now? Checks. 3+. So when you're scrolling, the screen gets black. You don't see the board anymore. I was scrolling down because I was looking at all the challenges. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Good luck. Okay, let's go e4. Hello, I'm rated 2150 on Lichess. Any tips to improve my rating? I would say try to understand, your losses mainly, and try to understand if you're messing this up in the middle game, in the opening, like what phase of the game are you messing up, and then try to focus on that. Like blitz games are a good indicator of where you need to improve your game. So if let's say I play against guys my strength and I lose out of the opening, I know it's the opening phase I need to work on. And if it's towards the last 30 seconds of the game, then I know it's the end game I need to work on. So start with that. I'm sure it's gonna probably help you out. I'm gonna go bishop here, queen here, and knight e4 probably. Bishop here was also an option, but I feel like after this, he's gonna gain this square, and I want to fight for this square. I can't get out of the opening to save my life. Hanging pieces right and left. I mean, that's a problem, right? You need to make sure you don't lose out of the opening. That's the first probably phase that you need to have at least, you know, some understanding of what's going on. Here I like this move. Also bishop e3 looks good, just to defend here. He had probably knight there, so let's go h3. What tips do you have for chess players who have both an innie and outie belly button? That is a... That question is out of my league, man. It's above my pay grade. I don't know. Looks like a Morphy setup with white. Oh, you mean with the 2 knights and the 2 bishops over here. When you don't find better squares, like bishop here was there, but he kicked me out, I came back. Bishop here, I came here to support this, so looked like everything was working well. Now the queen is still here, so I'm gonna play queen e2 and maybe rook here or rook here. I guess there's not much here, so I'm gonna put this rook here, and this one will find something to do either here or here. Okay, rook here. Alright, so knight is attacked. I have a couple of options. I can go knight here, rook moves, but I'm probably gonna end up with a stupid knight here. Right? Like this, unless I go back, then he goes back. I like my knight here, it's kind of annoying. So I'm gonna play b3. Support this knight, and now the queen is very, very misplaced. Looks like a pretty bad queen. Alright. I don't see any direct tactics. Look, the position is kind of solid. But the queen is out of place, so that gives me, you know, some incentive to attack on the king side. The queen is really out of it. So how do we do that? For example, knight there. Takes. Maybe not. Maybe just double my rooks. Let's start with that, see what happens. I'm improving my position. What is he gonna do about his position? Okay, he wants to take the bishop. I'll give him the bishop. I'll give him the bishop. I'll simply take back. And now the knight is not there to defend the king, so I'm gonna make use of that. There's still no bishop here I can take. There's no bishop takes. I have the knight and the queen. Okay, that's a pawn. That was a pretty big mistake because now everything is gonna fall apart. I want to mate. He has to go back here. I might check. King goes back and knight there. Because if king here check, king here check, king here, let's say check, knight there, takes, pawn takes. I like this idea. Maybe the other one there's a forced mate, but it looks like this is just also crushing. I'm threatening check, king here, knight there, check, king here. And then I have double check, king goes back and mate. So this should also be mating. Okay, now he's stopping me from mating. So what do? We attack his can attack his bishops. Can also attack his knight. He wants my bishop, so let's play bishop here instead. That was a good move. Okay, I'm gonna go for this move. So if he takes twice, he's getting mated. And if he doesn't, I want the 2 bishops. So how about we just take the queen? So again, he could not take that rook because I had check, check, and mate. Okay, the next challenge against Christian. Hey, what's up, Connor? Okay, let's mix it up. We're gonna play c4 this time. Knight c3. Knight f3. Okay, they usually go for d5 over here. It's a good setup, but then I take and I go d4. So now I'm trying to create an isolated pawn if ever this happens. The bishop moved, so I can already start thinking about taking. Take, maybe he pushes. Let's castle first. Okay, so now we're gonna take. And if bishop takes, I'm gonna try knight b5, but there's probably queen here. Then we still can't go there. So we're gonna start with this move. My threat is to take this knight and take here, or take. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna take and take. That's my immediate threat. Lichess, thank you. I live in Canada. David checks. How did it go? I'm only 1200 rated. You played well. You played well. Just the problem mainly is the queen. When you played queen a5, the queen is quite misplaced. So as you saw, I had an attack on the king side, and also the move f6 weakened the pawn e6 earlier. Okay, so now the bishop came back here, and I don't want to trade and take here because I lose this pawn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just blockade this isolated pawn. I'm going to play knight here. My plan is just to go back here and just block the pawn for now. And then I'm going to go up with the queen, for example, here, put a rook here, and so on. Let's see. Alors, on peut parler en français? Oui, on peut parler en français, mais moi, je pourrais pas parler français, Raph, parce que tout le monde parle anglais ici. Okay. So I have knight takes, pawn takes, and knight there. Bishop goes back to d7. Then we go rook here, c5 maybe. I'm not too convinced about it. So let's go rook here first. If knight takes, and if bishop takes, I can play either or. Knight takes, queen b3. Queen b3 looks good. Getting the queen out of this diagonal. I'm clearing this square for my rook. I'm connecting my rooks. Those knights are still solid, defending each other. I'm letting him decide if he wants to take or not, and then the bishop is going to open up from here. Your turn to say hello. What's up, Davina? I watched your stream for like 30 minutes. You played some good chess. It was really nice. It was really fun. It's always like, you know, you have to debate. Are you going to read the chat or are you going to play fast? So it's easy to drop the ball there. Let's go queen d3. The queen cannot get touched by anyone here. You played super bad. Well, if on a bad day you're playing well, then what about a good day? Okay, now I'm considering this. Just to get rid of this bishop. So this is a interesting move. Rook takes versus queen takes. I like this move. My pleasure, David. And it's always like that, Davina, too. When you don't play a lot of chess, it's very easy to lose rating or to get stuck, you know? I can take here or take the bishop first. I think I'm in no rush to take that bishop. Let's just take here first. You know, the knight is pinned, but I take with check. Now, we have a lot of moves. Queen here looks like a good one. What else? C3 takes there. Okay, let's attack this knight. I want the knight. So queen takes is not possible. Knight goes back. And I might simply just capture, create some weaknesses. Why not? Why not? Why not? This is attacked. We can play e3 first just to see what happens. Since I'm in a rush to take, maybe I'll just play this and then at the right time I'll just capture. This rook probably belongs here just to attack this pawn. So I'll likely wait on h6 or on the move that the queen that leaves this diagonal. Yeah, like this move for example, and then I'll capture. Then I'll play rook here to attack this pawn. I might even want to trade some more pieces. And now this pawn is going to fall. After one falls, maybe this one falls. Let's go for this. Queen d6. Now, if I take this pawn, becomes a weakness too. Let's go a3, knight b4. Okay, that's a good move. I like it. b4. What about knight here? Right there. I had rook takes, but it's okay. It's alright. I was trying to go for maybe some mating attack at some point. Okay, good game. So the main mistake I would say... I don't know, this opening in general with the isolated pawn, it's tough to play. I'm not an expert in these positions, but already here, if I manage to get my knight here, I have a pretty good position. Maybe knight there is not the best. Maybe queen here. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight there, queen e6. Yeah, maybe queen d7. All right, let's go. We have another challenge here from FM to GM. Okay. Hello from Peru. Well, hello back from Montreal. Jorge. Okay, we have another Scandi. A lot of Scandi players out there. Try to go for something funky. I'm not gonna play like what I play. I'm just gonna create some random openings here. What do we go for now? Let's go knight e2. Sure, we'll go queen g3. Maybe f3. I might castle queenside here. Let's go here. Pawn here, queen here. Okay. Queen here, bishop takes. e3, there's b5. So a4, no. Let's just go d3 then. Keep it simple. Okay, now we go back, or we have queen here, e6. Prefer this move. Now this pawn is kind of overextended. Might be a bit risky here to do that. Because h3, I go g4. So that's the problem when you push this pawn without really looking at the consequences. Like this pawn is going to fall sooner or later. You can even go knight f4. Try to take here and then take here. Not right away, but I'll take, maybe castle queenside and hit this pawn with a rook. Someone here with 22 elo. I've reached 22 elo, but I dropped. The bishop is attacked, so it looks like I kind of either have to take or go back here. The knight there. Not so bad. I like this move. Pretty good move. All right, we're gonna keep this simple. I'm gonna take. And take on e6, and after queen e5, I have queen e2. Saving my bishop. So I can take there. I also have bishop takes. That's interesting. Let's just go for the simple one. Take over here. Check, queen here. Bishop here, maybe king here. Looks interesting too. Not caring about any tactics there. On check, there's always f4. Bishop takes, pawn takes. My king is safe behind the pawns there. There's like a little house for my king. So I'm just a pawn up, and I don't see any direct, you know, compensation for black. On bishop here, I can't go here because of queen here. Then this, then bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. But just king d2. All right, so let's look at the next challenges. Oh, bishop here, he doesn't want me to castle. That's a very interesting plan. Okay. Can castle kingside. I don't see why not. Don't see why not. There's no bishop here. On queen here, threatening bishop here. He would not have time, so now I can go rook here. Threatening a discovery attack with the bishop, like bishop here, bishop takes. Here probably just knight there, try to attack more squares. Maybe even trade queens if I feel that it's necessary, but I think his king is weaker than mine, so I probably just won't do that. Probably won't do that. Queen here, threatening this, there's bishop here. And then we go queen e3. What else do we have? Maybe b4. And if queen takes, rook here, and I win this pawn, okay. We went for this. Let's just ignore this threat. We go back bishop b3. And now we're going to make room for our pieces. I'm going to play pawn here to limit the knight, so the knight is completely out of play. And maybe I'll just double my rooks on the e-file, bring this knight back, bring a rook here. No reason to do anything too crazy. Yeah, let's just double those guys. Now he wants to go here. Ah, I missed bishop here. But there's pawn here. There's pawn here. Now I have pawn here too. Or takes, move the knight. Or knight there immediately. That's even better. I want to go here with the knight. And I want to play this. So rook e8, d4, bishop f6. I mean rook e8, bishop f6, and knight to e6. That's a piece. I'll take it. But otherwise, I mean, you can play rook here, and then I play this, bishop f6, still knight there, rook takes, and I'm up in exchange, and up a couple pawns probably, no? One pawn, soon two. Interesting game. Interesting game. But I think this, you know, overextending this pawn too early before you have anything really, you know, like the pieces in place, I feel like it's too dangerous to go for a quick h4 for your pawns. Okay, we have a game against Raf, who sent me a rated challenge. Sharp game, yeah, it was a very interesting game. Very interesting game. Figure crowd. Oh yeah, and it did happen that I'm playing you. Good luck, man. This is a rated challenge too. They really want my rating, these guys. Let's go for c5. Now e5. d6. So I have all these pawns on dark squares. And he did a good move. He's basically getting rid of his bad bishop. But we're gonna try to do something else with our pieces, with the knight there, attack this pawn and so on. And this bishop, even though it's my bad bishop blocked by all those guys, I'm gonna go okay, I don't have to do anything here. I can go rook here probably, but just bishop here, pawn takes. I'm gonna go knight takes. So yeah, takes, and then even the move a5, but this falls. Yeah, this bishop can often go back from here, but let's see. Also, this is a big weakness. So I'm gonna go rook here, knight there, and looks good too. There's also queen here and pawn here. That was interesting. Sorry guys. So basically the move b4 permanently weakens the square d4 because he can never play the move b3 anymore. So it calls for the knight. He's asking for my knight to sit on this square. So I'll be happy to sit there. Are we allowed to send rated challenges? Yes, you are. I mean, for me, chess is supposed to be rated all the time. So people usually play casual when they're playing on stream, but I don't mind playing rated. You guys can send me either or. All right, so what is Raf thinking about? Is he gonna castle? Is he afraid of this, hitting this pawn? Is he gonna go back? It's starting to get kind of tough for Raf. There's already a few things I can think about. Like here, just taking this pawn. Now this falls. I can even take his bishop if I want. Or I can play f5. f5 looks good. But what happens if I take? Queen takes, knight there. Let's play here and threaten to go knight takes. Pawn takes, I'll play rook takes. Knight takes d5. Hey, snare set. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so c4. I like the move c4. He's trying to open up the position. That looks good. How can I meet this move? So, for example, pawn takes, there's queen takes. That's kind of annoying. Knight there, there's bishop takes. I don't want to allow this. Maybe I'll just have to give up this pawn. Let's just go back here. Or knight there. No, I like this move. But c4 is a very good move, in my opinion. Okay, let's grab this pawn. Okay, queen takes. That's good. Maybe we'll play queen d7 or queen e8. There's a few good ideas here, but I'm not sure which one is the best. Let's go for this one first. In here I have d5. Okay, let's just take and play maybe some d5 ourselves. We'll take and go d5. Take and go d5, and if knight takes, knight there, queen here. Knight there, queen here. Wants this pawn. Let's just take this guy. Queen e7. Rook e1, knight e4. I want to go here. Queen here. Rook takes. Queen takes, queen, yeah. So queen takes, now I go queen here. Queen takes, rook takes. Rook takes, now I go pawn here. Knight there, I'm gonna go pawn here. Okay, so here I'm gonna go there. Stop knight here. And if pawn here, I go rook here. So pawn here, rook here, knight there, I can even take this this knight, yeah. I always have trouble following the notation in chess books. Any tips? You can use a lot of books online nowadays. Yeah, so I think your biggest problem, Raf, is, you know, when you start playing b4, you start having some weaknesses in your position. Let's take the next challenge here. Good luck. I was even gonna pre-move c5 regardless. Did I get vaccinated yet? Yes, I got my first vaccine, and the second one is scheduled in a couple weeks. I don't think I've ever seen you blunder. Oh yes, I have. I have done a lot of blunders in my life. It's just an everyday thing. But I usually blunder more in time trouble. It happens to everyone. Family fork, what does that mean? Knight here threatens knight there, so maybe you pawn here. I think this is the safest. Thanks for the game, but I'm no good at blitz. You played well. I mean, you didn't do a lot of mistakes, right? It's not that you misplayed it. It's just that there are some moves that can weaken your position, and the move b4 permanently weakened the c file, permanently weakened the c4 square, and you saw that's where I attacked you. So watch out for those type of weaknesses. So now I went here and I'm ready to go around with the bishop. I'm going to go e6, maybe bishop d6 and castle. I can also go bishop e7 if I want. I don't have to trade those bishops if I don't want to. But I don't know, maybe I will. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I also had knight takes, by the way, but in general, when you go for moves like that, then you expect g4 to come in. King still in the center, still cannot castle, stuck on both sides. I wasn't too comfortable taking this pawn right away, but now I'm more than comfortable because I take over here, pawn takes. Then I go knight takes d4, and there's no discovery because I just take that bishop, and I'm threatening to take this pawn and do that royal fork over here. Okay, so we have 15 challenges in the lineup. Whoever sent me anything else in a 3+, so I won't be taking those challenges. So for example, Ola Soy Ahedrith, 4+1, that's a decline. You have to send me 3+0. 3+0, guys. Rook AD1, so he forgot about this. Even gonna pre-move knight takes queen. Okay, let's trade some pieces since we're up material. Try to convert quickly. That would be a mate if I get my queen here. What's the fastest way? Maybe bishop here, queen here. Or just castle, but let's give that a try. Quick checkmate. Quick checkmate. So he has to go rook here, exactly. He has to go rook here. On this, I guess just castle queenside, and then we're gonna start using our pieces. So knight there, there's bishop takes, my queen would be hanging, so I can't do that. There's queen here attacking both this pawn and threatening to go here as well. So I want this and I want queen here. And then we're gonna start playing moves like knight e4, because my queen won't be here. Okay, let's create some new threats. Knight here is kind of the only way out. Knight g1. And we'll follow it up with knight here attacking his rook. Maybe some f4, f5. So if bishop takes, pawn takes, and then he goes bishop here, maybe I'll just play queen takes and rook takes. That looks pretty good too. So bishop here, maybe even go, yeah. Rook takes, there's bishop here. So maybe we'll play bishop takes or queen takes. Let's go bishop takes. Or queen takes and queen here maybe. Try to take those pawns. He wants to trade, okay. We can trade. Then we get a check. Knight has to go back. Rook goes here. Then we take with check, take back with check. Yeah, that was quite the problem here. So I guess here in this position, when I go bishop here, when you go bishop here, you have to watch out for this pawn. And that's why in general, you don't want to play knight c3, you want to leave this square for your pawn. But even there, like if you just play a move like h3, then I go bishop here, then you go bishop here, and it's probably still okay because you're never losing this pawn. But if ever you do this, you know, bishop d3, bishop g4, now you have to watch out for this. So you can go back, but that's a waste of time, right? All right, so Magnussen. Good luck, man. Okay, let's go for e4 again. My main opening. For the best by test. Okay, we're gonna give him like 15 seconds, see if he wants to play or not. And I see we have 114 people in the chat. That's really awesome. If you guys want to ask me anything, don't be shy. You can ask me questions. You can even ask for some opening requests. I remember earlier someone asked for knight c3, knight there, f4, pawn takes, and d4. But on this, I just realized there's queen check, so I'm not a big fan of those kind of positions. I'm not a big fan. Another Scandi, so let's try something else. We're gonna go knight here. What's up with those drums? So I started drumming during the pandemic. I got a drum set and started watching some YouTube videos. It's really fun, actually. Really fun. And when I'm hanging out with my friends, sometimes we just hit the drums, you know, freestyle. Can you play the Italian next? Yes, sure. If I go e4, they go e5, I can try the Italian, sure. So I can go pawn here, try to hit the center. And the reason why I'm tempted to do that is that he cannot defend it with the move c5. Yeah. Cannot defend it with the move c5, so when we take, he has to take with this pawn now. Or of course there, then there's knight takes, pawn takes, and still the same thing. I can take his bishop, or I can go bishop bishop d3 is not that good. Bishop c4, or just take and d3 is okay. Or we get a queen out. Queen out. Let's go queen here. Let's go queen here. 6. No, let's do this. Queen here. I want this pawn, then I'm gonna go d3. Do you play the Sicilian Najdorf? I don't really play it, but I understand the main ideas. So I can definitely try it out in a blitz game. If I have another chance, I'll try the Grob. Yeah, you could. We might play again. It's not impossible. But I'm gonna make sure I play against everyone else first. And you play the Italian in the drums. I don't know how that will work, but I'll give it a try at some point. Not today though. So bishop e5. Why? Why bishop e5? You're welcoming this move that I wanted to play in the first place. I'm happy to see bishop e5. Now I'm probably gonna go e5, bishop c5, and f5 threatening f6. Okay, pawn here, bishop here, knight there. Trying to trap this bishop now. Just played with you the last time. I'm a fan. I have 10. Thanks for the game. Oh, we played earlier today. Okay, nice. Well, thank you for enjoying the games. So pawn here, there's going to be bishop here. Probably just keep an eye on knight there. So maybe just rook f3. Or I'm going to connect my rook. So bishop here, maybe just play rook here. On knight there, I always have rook here, so that's not a big problem. This just loses on the spot. Hey, Alirezumbra, you're asking, you asked the same question twice. If someone is rated 2200, and you know, if you want to play anyone else, you could just search in Lichess, and you can filter the rating by and put it to 2200. So I don't see the point of asking the question twice in the chat. Okay, so okay, let's just quickly look at the position here. This is probably okay. This is okay too. Just this is probably not the best way to defend this pawn, because you don't want the rook to stay passive behind b8. You want the rook to be, you know, joining the attack at some point somewhere. So here, just to move, like for example, c5. c5 connects the queen to this pawn, and let's say after d3, then you can play a lot of moves. Like you can play f5. You can play not f5 right away. There's this, but you can play king h8 to play f5. Or play rook here to play c4. But rook here is very passive. And then here, that's a very, very bad move, right? Because you're just wasting tempos to go right and left. Why would you do that? Not why did you do that? Why would you want to do that, basically? All right, so S untied. We've never played before. Let's go. Good luck. I'm 2800 when I use Stockfish, aren't we all? What's up, Shelby? You're not even maroon color, you are more like beige. Okay. You should see me when I'm very tanned. I could turn maroon. How's it going, Shelby? Play the Maroon Gambit next time with black. Alright, we will. Maroon Gambit, also known as the Game Over Bro Gambit. Okay, let's go pawn here, bishop here. Maybe double fianchetto those bishops, potentially. Chillin', trying to avoid being productive. That's what I do most of my evenings. Okay, I see, Raf. That's the game about Carlsen against that NM who drew him with the grub, right? Yeah, I remember this one. I saw it live, actually. Raf, no, I'm not choosing white or black. I think the challenges are coming randomly. Some people are challenging me with a specific color. I haven't checked. But I think everyone's just challenging random, and the computer sometimes gives me 3 times white and 3 times black in a row. It's okay. I'll take anything. So I want to get this bishop active here. So maybe the move just a6, b5, and c5, like this plan here, looks good. e5 is okay too, b6 is okay too, but I'm gonna go for some space advantage here on that side. Good morning, Dharmiswaran. I hope you will be GM. I don't think I'll ever be GM, I'll be honest with you, but I'm trying to, you know, improve my blitz. If ever I reach, you know, 2700, 2800, then I'll be happy. I'll be as happy as if I hit any higher title. But my next goal is to get to FIDE Master when I start playing chess over the board again. So knight there, pawn here first. We have c5 immediately. C5 pawn takes, bishop takes, or no? I can go c5, and if pawn takes, I go pawn takes. That's also good. Okay, bishop b7. Okay, if knight takes, oh, ooh, give me the rook. That's unfortunate because before b3 he could have taken, but now It's no bueno. That is no good. Okay, so this is attack. I'm going to play knight takes to defend my bishop, to pick up a pawn, and eventually I'm just going to go back to f6 to control knight there as well. So for example, castle, bishop f6, c3 to block my bishop, I take and take. Trying something out here. This doesn't work. The rook here, maybe just trade some more pieces. But, let's start with this move. Let's start with this. Okay, what about bishop here? Sorry, bishop here. Where does the rook go now? Rook goes back here or here. Sure. Just castle. Just castle, and then everything works. Okay, I can just take. Then we'll play maybe check. Before kind of weakens this pawn, so I'll just take it. And if not, I'm gonna get my rooks in the center. And this is gonna be over soon, yeah. Okay, what's the fastest mate here? A lot of pretty good moves. I'm gonna go for this one. I'm gonna go here, and my threat is to go either rook takes or also have queen here mate. Okay. Have check. Then bishop takes. Queen here, I guess. Or rook takes queen here. Too many mates. So let's see here. The main mistake. The main mistake is this, obviously. Other than that, I mean, you're probably doing okay, but I don't see why b3. Why is b3 necessary? Maybe just c3. Keep everything just very solid and blocking my bishop. Because you have one bishop against two. So you have a light squared bishop. Usually you want to put your pawns on dark squares so they compensate for the absence of your other bishop. Okay, let's go for next challenge. Who do we have here? Knighty knight. Good luck, man. Everyone wants a piece of you. Yeah, I have 18 challenges, but again, I'm gonna play everyone. I have time. I'm here for a few more hours, so if you guys sent me a challenge, you will be playing me. Okay, one more time. We're gonna see e3, yeah. And I've played the same position like 4 times already. Everyone plays the London. Everyone wants to give me the bishop pair. I feel like I'm showing you guys the same game over and over again. So now we're gonna go c5. And very good setup, basically, again, just as I said earlier, to compensate that that bishop that he doesn't have. So maybe just maybe I'll play some normal moves like here and here for now. No need to play for an immediate advantage. It's 1:18 AM where you are. Claim T killer. Alright. Okay, that does attack my rook, but other than that, I mean, I'm not overly impressed. Queen c7 to defend this pawn. So it's not like he did this and my rook is now awkward. On the contrary, my rook is good here because it's gonna, you know, help me play some good moves to attack him. So I'm gonna castle now. Maybe attack his bishop, maybe go b5, b4, and so on. London is exciting when super GMs play it. It's definitely a great opening, but maybe h3 earlier just avoids that that trade. Let's hope for a queen here. No, okay. So I can go pawn here to keep attacking the center. b4 doesn't work so well now. Knight there followed by bishop here is good too. Let's go for this. Normal moves, nothing crazy. Just improving my position slowly. Slowly but surely. Mm-hmm. Guys, just copying the Twitch chat in another browser. Just one sec. Okay, we have here. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So rookie one. Okay, so now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So he's gonna go e4, e5. So I'm gonna play e5 myself first. Maybe move this knight and play for some moves like that too. It looks good. Use my bishops to attack the long diagonals. Okay. What now? I guess knight here is still probably okay. Maybe I'll bring this. Okay, now he did that, so f5, pawn takes, there's knight takes, my knight would be hanging. I can actually start regrouping my pieces. There's no rush to do anything crazy here. I can go bishop here, even pawn takes there. He does this, I might close. And on that I'll push as well, so nothing can happen here. Yeah, I'll just close on this. Or he has to go here first. I can go meet this plan with this one. Bishop here. I need to watch out for this knight. So bishop g4 first. Then f5. Okay. Queen here. I'm low on time too, so I need to start playing a bit faster. Bit slow. Okay, let's go here. I think he missed knight takes g4. I'll show you guys a tactic I missed, and he missed too. I'll show you guys in a couple minutes. It's a full rook. Okay, let's attack his rook. Pawn takes. Right there. Maybe I'll push now. Wants to go there, so king here. Okay. Gonna take and bring the other rook. Yeah, I allowed a very nice tactic that he missed. So here I did this thinking that he has to react to this attack, but in reality he has takes, that's one piece. I take here, that's a second piece. And then he takes there, so I'm down a piece. Might have some compensation with those spawns, but I don't think it's enough. I got myself in time trouble, but very well played, Nighty Night. Very well played. Bro, I have been waiting for an hour. This guy has a ton of challenges. Okay, Chess Rook. As I said, I'm taking as many challenges as I can. I'm playing non-stop. You saw that, didn't you? You saw I'm playing everyone. So I'm here for another couple hours, so you're gonna get a chance to play me. So keep your challenge and, you know, keep maybe learning a thing or two in these games. And then we're gonna end up playing. Did you ever work with a coach when you were younger? Yes, many coaches. Many coaches. I've had a couple of FIDE masters. I had an international master, and at some point a grandmaster as well. So do we gotta check? I'm not even sure this is actually playable, what I've done. Not even sure. I think to take was a mistake. But let's just have some fun and figure out what to do. So d6, bishop g5, I gotta check. Go back. Here, let's go for this one. Let's see what happens there. It's not the right approach in this opening. And just go d6, I guess. Just d6 is fine. But it's okay to make mistakes, guys. When you're playing blitz, don't expect to get every game right. You might do a few mess ups in the opening or miss out an attack or anything like that. Just have to stay positive and, you know, hope that your opponent doesn't find all the computer moves and you end up winning with a good discipline. So the main threat here was to go bishop here and create some double pawns. I wanted to avoid now. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. It's just giving me the center again. I can push. Check. I can block. This pawn might fall. Yeah, even bishop here is okay. Bishop here takes. Yeah, I like bishop here. Takes, knight takes. I don't think that works. Okay, I can go on takes. And there's check. Just knight takes is good enough. Now he's gonna go queen takes, queen, rook takes, pawn takes, and we're same material, but he has those. He's gonna have those weak pawns. I didn't go for this. Okay. In that case, we're just gonna trade queens. I could take, but that activates his bishop. Maybe I'll let him take. I'll go bishop e7. Or rook here. Rook here looks good too. Bishop e7 now. I can't. I thought I could castle, but he has rook takes, and then I don't have mate because there's a knight still. Okay. So maybe I didn't play this optimally, but I can still play king here. Rook here, half pawn here. There's check. There's check. There's check. No bueno. I missed check. You see, guys, making a lot of mistakes, but as long as my opponent doesn't find the right refutation, I can usually get away with it. So bishop here. Rook here. Rook here. Rook here. Check. This here. No. Bishop here. Then I should be able to escape from this nonsense. So king here. Oof. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. Rook takes. Is he gonna find this? He did find this intermediate move. Wow. That's really good. So who is this Cartsman Ghost? Who is this Cartman's Ghost? Played this so well. Okay, I'm lost now. I'm lost. If I take, he has knight takes. Let's try to see if he's gonna find all the moves in 1 minute and 14 seconds. And very often you start making one mistake, then you start making two more mistakes and 5 more mistakes, and next thing you know, you're just completely messing up the position. Okay, let's go rook here. Okay, b5. Okay. Now he wants to go knight there. He goes rook takes. I have mate. I mean, I should resign, obviously, but I'm just trying to see if he's gonna find all the best moves. Now he can take. But he didn't, okay. Okay, I'm gonna resign. He played this very well. Very well. Ugh. I got completely outplayed here. That doesn't work though, that doesn't work. That can't work. I don't believe in what he did. Just, I guess queen takes is not good. Maybe queen takes is just not... Maybe just bishop e7 here. Bishop e7 and castle should be okay. So I play queen takes and then rook here. And here I completely forgot about those knight stuff. Completely forgot about that. But maybe just also over here. Let's just take a quick look here. Yeah, this has to be the better move. Let's just double check. So this is minus 1.5. So d takes c3, e takes f6. Queen takes f6 is the best move here. Just queen takes f6. I want to castle queenside. Looked pretty simple, but I got outplayed again. You guys said I don't blunder. That's a proof I blunder more than once in one game. So a very good fight by Cartsman Ghost. I don't know why he's 1500 unrated, but he played like above 2200 in my opinion. Some good tactics and good technique overall. Good job, man. Okay, Christo Sagbar, good luck, man. Gonna try not to... Okay, people requested the Italian opening, so I'll go for this one. I have this variation too, but I'm gonna go for something simpler. Just e3. Knight c3. Let's go h3, see what he does. Is he gonna go h6 as well? Okay. All right, so now he's really asking for trouble. So do I go bishop takes, pawn takes, and d4 maybe? Or just queen d2, castle queenside seems okay too. Bishop takes, pawn takes, d4, pawn takes, knight takes, queen d7. Yeah, I don't see how I can get an advantage by doing that right away, so I'm going to go queen here, and if he takes, I can take back with the pawn. Okay, castle queenside. And yes, it does create double pawns, but it does open up this file. It does give me a good control over the square d5. So everything should be fine. Now he's going to go h6 at some point. So I'm never taking because that opens up this over here. I guess knight d5, bishop takes, c6, goes back. Probably okay. Knight h4. Knight h4 looks okay too. I'm trying to eventually get this file open and get an attack on this knight. Doing this right away just takes and gets rid of my attacker. b5, I can always go just bishop here. Let's go... actually go knight takes, pawn takes. And now take over here, pawn takes. This is weak. Or I can go h4, h5 also. Let's go rook here and f4. b5, I can go back here. Back his rook, and if he takes, I take with the knight. Okay, and now f4. Trying to get an attack over here. Okay. What about pawn takes, queen takes, bishop b4. What about knight e2? Just knight e2. I don't see why not. Like, yeah, he can trade, but that doesn't stop the fact that I might have some attack over here. So pawn takes, pawn takes. Looks pretty solid though. And the other question is, why am I playing so slowly? I'm gonna go queen here. Okay, let's go here. If he takes, I can hide behind. What about this? Wow, I'm so slow. So slow. Can I win this with 14 seconds? Let's see. I want to mate. It goes f6, I play pawn takes g6. I might be able to win this. Yeah, that was mate regardless. That was mate regardless. Because if he goes king takes, I have check and then queen here, threatening mate. If he goes on here to escape, I play pawn takes, threatening mate. And if king takes, still mate. So got lucky that I managed to save this with such little time, but I had some pressure over his f6 knight, but he did create some problems on my side of the board. That was a good game. Very well played, Crystal Sagbar. Alright, so let's see here. Who did I not play? We have Matthew Huber. Drawing arrows with online chess is oddly satisfying. Well, at least you can see what I'm thinking about, and I can show you my plans. If I say, let's say, you know, knight d5 threatening bishop g5, and I don't show it, not everyone will follow it up. So if I show arrows, at least you see what I'm talking about. So I definitely find it's instructive to watch streams in general. Like, for example, if knight there, that's mate. But yeah, if I can show the arrows, I can show my plans, and you guys can follow my whole thought process. So the main moves here are knight takes e4. There's also bishop g4. And there's bishop f5 too, but I think the best is probably just knight takes knight. Okay, here I'm gonna go h3. Here it doesn't work. Let's go d3. And I'm gonna go for g3, and after once he plays e6, I'll go knight h4. Once he goes e6, I'll go knight h4, so I can castle now. So e6 will be played at some point. Okay, let's go rook here. Threatening to take this pawn. Okay, now we go knight there. I'm going to try to make use of this bishop over here with a plan like f4, f5. Okay. I'm going to go bishop here. If he takes there, I'll go rook here and then take this this pawn. And if not, I'm going to go bishop here. It is easy to think. Yeah, absolutely. It is easy to think. So if I go f4, he had bishop here trying to win a pawn. I have to go back, then he gets his bishop back here. That's why I didn't do that. So now I want to go... Okay, first of all, he gave me a pawn. And then I can go back here to defend it. But then maybe he wins this pawn. So let's just go bishop here and ignore his plan. I just want to make sure he doesn't have any moves to tackle this knight. I'm going to try to keep this bishop out of play as much as possible. So let's say I play f4. Whenever I go knight f3, he has bishop h5. So I go f4, bishop f3, knight here. Knight goes back in the game and so on. And you guys will see how this bishop is going to be like a fat pawn. Like a fat pawn for a very, very long time. If the knight moves, I get queen here. So if I move this knight, this bishop goes back here, so I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go bishop f3. Oh wait, he has bishop takes? No, then I get this. So there's no bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Because if bishop takes, I take this bishop first. I take the fat pawn first. Free c pawn, yes, but not so much. Oh, you mean now? Now free c pawn. Free c pawn, yes, you're right. Too focused on what's going on here. But yes, free c pawn, claim killer, absolutely. But it's okay, even if I don't win this pawn, my plan was to improve my position. Now I can take, why not? And take the rook. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, okay. Capture the undefended pieces. Play in Najdorf, okay. If they play e4, but everyone has been playing d4 against me. Every game, d4. The chat is pretty quiet tonight. Yes, it is. I don't know why. So don't be shy, guys. I don't bite. You have questions, you want to recommend any lines, you have, you know, things you want to talk about. Don't be shy. So there is no perpetual, like if bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, then I go queen here. There's no attack. Okay, now we're gonna trade. Just double these rooks quickly. Sure. And there's no stalemate here. Just gonna go queen here and just mate. Well played, good game, man. So this is like a tough position to play in general, but I recommend in general, like in this line, just go for knight takes. You can even play something solid like just e6, bishop e7, castle, and knight d7, and get this bishop on this diagonal. You should usually be okay. Okay, fast banana, 25-12. Let's go, man. We're playing at 25-12. Good luck, man. So Sicilian defense. We're going with the caress variation. They can go here. Yeah, I can just do this. Go g3. So I've played one time against Fast Banana, and Fast Banana beat me actually. So it's 1-0 for Fast Banana against me. Okay, here I'm gonna go back with this knight over here. I'm gonna play some maybe b3 and c4. Knight takes, knight takes. So those two pawns are kind of holding those two ideas. Okay, rook c1, eyeing the queen. Rook queen d2, rook d1. This is like a Maroun z bind, where black will try to go b5 or d5, and I'm just trying to regroup my pieces and play some solid chess. Fast Banana has the name of a winner. Absolutely, absolutely. I actually like his name. Fast Banana. I can probably play a4 here just to stop b5. I do weaken this square, but that's not the end of the world. I can go knight takes here. I'm thinking about pawn takes, then push, because if I take twice, let's try this. Pawn takes. And push. This is gonna be maybe an annoying pawn. Maybe. What about this move? Okay, I can maybe take once and then... Yeah, I'm gonna take once, then go rook here. Okay, here I have knight f5. Bishop takes, pawn takes. He does have two nice central pawns, but my bishop will just open up, so it's not so simple. Not so simple. 1+0 or 3+0, both are okay, guys. You can send me any of the two. All right, so now is the time to find a plan. So probably knight e3, and then knight to c4 or knight to d5 should probably be okay. Knight to c4. And a7. And if ever he takes this pawn, I can win this one. Now this is no longer attacked. Okay, so queen here. Bishop c6, bishop here, bishop here. Ah, okay, he's spinning me. Nice, okay. Nice. A7. Rook takes. Yeah, that wasn't the best. It looks like I messed up this pawn. So I'm gonna give up this pawn and just play for something active here. Okay, I lost the pawn, yeah. I had rook a5 maybe? Maybe I'll check after the game. It's still not so clear. Still not so clear. So h3 just to make sure I don't allow knight here. Okay, so let's go queen. Let's go bishop here. Now we take. Queen here. D5 maybe? Doesn't look so bad though. Doesn't look that bad. Do I have knight takes? Knight there. I don't like my knight there so much, but okay. Go queen here. So on the bishop, oh, nice spin, okay. Okay. Well, I messed it up or what? Did I mess it up? Takes bishop here. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to sacrifice this this piece. Okay, maybe get a draw. Maybe get a draw. Oh, nice trade. Nice trade. Okay, let's see if we can draw this. And he had a queen too. Yeah, okay, well played, man, well played. Very nice. He got me, he got me. Let me see just with the a4 pawn here. That was the critical point. No, not here, sorry. Here. It feels like I would choose white over black in this position, but why and how to make progress with this pawn? It's not too clear. Not too clear. The position is evaluated at close to +1. So after this, rook takes c8. It's probably still okay. +1 and then a bit. Knight f5 is good. Okay, so maybe here queen e. Ah, that's it. So queen e3. I need to get rid of this queen basically to have better support for this. That's what I missed. So I should not keep the queens on board because with the queens, this pawn is not to say useless, but it's really hard to make progress with it. Got flagged with mate in 1. Have you ever played Eric Rosen? Yes, I have. I have played a few games against Eric Rosen. So good game, Faz Banana. That was really nice. Nice game. I messed it up in time trouble, and we both did actually. But okay, let's play some 1-minute game here. We have a game against Henry Cavill. Okay. So in the 1-minute time control, what I like to do is just get a time advantage and get this setup in. So no weaknesses, very solid play. If knight f4, I had bishop there anyways, knight there. Let's just hope we don't get attacked. Okay, now we win an exchange. Can even take this bishop. Maybe go b3, bishop c4. You always have to anticipate the next few moves. He might go here. Or here, yeah, okay. Oof, okay, so I have to go back here. If check, I just go here. I thought he had queen g6, so that's why I did that. So h3. He has knight takes. g3. I might go here and here. Queen moves, maybe bishop e2, threaten to win the knight. Now we take here, we go knight f5. Trade, why not? Sure, I'm up material. I want to take this guy. King here to defend this pawn. Let's go rook here. Limit his play, maybe rook here, rook here. Okay, that's a pawn. Also, another pawn. And why not trade the queen since we're up so much material? That doesn't work. I can even take the queen. And I won't mate. Good game. Okay, so we have another challenge here. 1+0. Yeah, queen takes f2. Yes, I will continue to stream on my channel, guys. Absolutely. He was trying to mate me. Tricky guy. Let's take his bishop. Ooh. Almost mated. Let's go attack with the king a bit. Sure. Sure. Now we're gonna take and check and take the bishop just to remove more pieces from the board. No, okay. So rook here. Eventually I'm gonna take this guy. Bishop here, queen here. And my opponent offers me a draw, which obviously I won't take. Let's just trade more pieces. Knight moves, check and mate. All right. Kirtana gives an NM a free queen. Happens, it happens. So we have Ghost Walk. Good luck to Ghost Walk. Bon, allez, bonne nuit, il se fait tard, le vieux continent. Merci encore pour cette partie, ça fait plaisir, Raph. Take it easy. Yeah, let's go. Again, we're gonna do the same solid opening. And try to get the time advantage with no weaknesses in the position. I don't believe in playing like optimal chess and bullet. It's really about creating your chances. There might be some knight here, so I'm gonna get the queen out. Knight there, bishop out. Okay, let's just take this guy first. Attack over here. Maybe bishop here for fun. Okay, back here. Sure, we'll take over there. Attack this knight. Okay, so the knight is kind of cut off. Let's go queen here and rook here. I'm even okay taking then bishop here. Knight d4, I guess. No, okay. I actually believe that. What did I do here? Queen e7, I guess. Queen e7. Oh wow, I'm really down on time. How come? How come? How did this happen? Take and check. No. Okay, pawn here. It's time to anticipate all his moves. Oh, he had knight there, yeah. He had knight there. I missed it. Oof, check with the rook. Ouch, almost got mated there. What's going on? This guy's so fast. He has rook here. It's pretty bad. Okay. Wow, 0.9 seconds. Very well played, man. Very well played. Very well played. I was down to 28 against 18 against 28, so that didn't help. Yeah, good game, man. You had so many forks with your knight too at the end. So many forks towards the end. Okay, so let's go. We have Juicer Carlson. Let's do it again. Try to play a bit faster in the last game. I don't know why I was really thinking for too long. At some point I was down 10 seconds. I said, I don't know what to do. It's not the right way to play in Blitz. You really don't care what to do. Just always keep an eye on tactics, but you always have to remember that the most important thing is to play fast. It's the most important thing. It's not an extra pawn that will make you win. I don't care about this pawn. Let's go take it. I'm gonna take first. I can actually take his queen too if he does that. Take here. Take. Go here. If he goes queen takes, I have rook takes. Okay. Now we attack here, the queen. Even queen here. I want to take the bishop. And that's mate. Yeah, no problem. Thanks to you. Thanks to you for the game. Okay, so let's go for another 1+0. Good luck, man. So I have 8 more challenges, but guys, don't leave because I'm gonna play all of you guys. So just a bit of patience and you'll get to play me. I want to take and push. That's it. That's a piece. Free piece. Yes, you all get to play, exactly. 11 challenges, you're all gonna get to play me. So I'm gonna raid my own channel in a few minutes, but we're gonna continue to take all the challenges, so you don't have to do anything. Just stay there and wait for your turn, but you'll get to play me for sure. Now, it looked like a good move, but he does lose this. Get the bishop out. Rook d8, queen here. He might trade one rook. Okay, let's go bishop d2 because the bishop doesn't have much. And then here I can just trade queens. Happy to do so, even trade rooks. I'm up a piece, so we can keep trading. It's in my advantage. Let's trade those knights. I don't want to lose this pawn, but I can actually counter-attack and attack here. That's a piece. Okay. Let's bring the rook here. Let's hope we don't get mated by mistake. But should be fine. Let's take this rook. And he resigns. Okay. Let's maybe take one last here and then we're gonna continue the games on my channel. That's a Crazy House game now. I'm not gonna play Crazy House. Hossam Tiger. Good luck to Hossam. You follow any sports? Yes, I'm watching the hockey finals because Montreal, the city I'm from, just made it to the finals. You were hoping to play Crazy House. Follow my channel. We'll do this on another occasion for sure. Okay, so Hossam is no longer there. I think he's offline. Unfortunately, he left the game. So I'm gonna cancel this one. So let's just a sec here. I'm gonna just turn my channel on. I'm gonna do the raid to NM game over, bro. And we have 12 challenges, so I'm gonna play all of you guys. Just give me a sec till we raid my channel. And thanks again for Lichess for hosting me in their stream. Always fun. I've been doing that a few times, maybe on Mondays, like 3 of the last 4 Mondays, I believe, or 4 out of the last 6 Mondays. It's really a fun thing to do. So let's go on with the raid, and we'll take it from there. So next challenge against Schrodinger's Queen. Okay, let me just confirm this raid in a sec, and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Just turn off the Lichess channel. And for those who are on YouTube, just make sure you can follow my stream on Twitch. And I can take your challenges from there as well.